Shit, man. Fuck. Sorry about your house. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh my goodness. I hope you know I'm not paying for this. Now, I do not know how many emeralds this cost you to make. But do you want to see a throwback from the channel? I actually don't care, and that was also a rhetorical question. Let's fade to black. Wow. Absolutely incredible. While I was looking through my files, I just stumbled across that video file, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun just to include it for no reason at all? A little bit of cringe history for myself and you all. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Wild One Crazy Ninja, and welcome back to another video. Like I promised, I have returned. Maybe a little later than expected, but nonetheless, I have returned. So, in this update video, I wanted to go over what's been going on in my life and Minecraft in the past month or two. So let's jump right into it. Not blockily related in the slightest, but a lot of stuff has been going on in real life that has impacted my free time and my well-being. First, college has officially started up again, and let me say that I've already lost a ton of sleep because of it. I'm taking a lot of hard math classes because of my major, but I have always liked school, so I'm still having a great time. Getting to see my friends and doing all my extracurricular activities like Ultimate Frisbee is a blast, and I can't wait to continue further into the semester. The second big update is actually also related to college. I've been using my college's Wi-Fi for about a year now, and it was free Ethernet, and it was super good Wi-Fi. But now they decided, smart on them, to ban all video games off of their Wi-Fi and the Ethernet. So you're going to see later in the video that a lot of my clips have just blank default Steve skins. That's because you need to be online to use a skin for offline Minecraft. It's a bit complicated, but I was not able to play any video games for about a month, which made me focused on school, sure, but I like playing video games. So I finally caved in and I bought my own Wi-Fi. So now I've been using that and I've been able to make this video for you. So besides that kerfuffle, everything in the real world is going pretty good. Enough of this real world crap. The first update that I have to mention is the destruction of the ocean monument. Not a lot to say other than I did it. So here's a pretty time lapse. Continuing with the theme of destruction, I've started the hardest and most time-consuming part of this project, which is the removal of the neighboring islands around the Guardian farm. Mining blocks with efficiency 5 and haste 2 is not the problem. In fact, I actually love it a lot. The real problem is that I need water breathing and night vision to make the task bearable. Another problem with island removal is that I don't know what the finished product will actually look like. My ideas keep evolving in my head on what I want to do and what I want to build, but I don't know if removing these islands will actually have an impact on the final build. I might just be removing them for no apparent reason. Yes, some islands, there are necessary removal, but others, I just don't know. I will just have to mine them now and realize later if it was worth it or not. This void altar is not going to build itself, and the same could be said about the materials I need to gather for this project. I've already made great progress collecting all of the materials for the build. In a good old-fashioned form of a list, I have collected stone, andesite, black concrete, magenta stained glass, purple stained glass, black stone, block of coal, soul sand, black concrete powder, magenta concrete powder, purple concrete powder, pink stained glass, mud, white concrete, cobblestone, block of amethyst, pink concrete powder, purple stained glass panes, magenta stained glass panes, pink glazed terracotta, purple concrete, black stained glass, and rods, and a beacon. But for some of the other materials that I have to get, I will have to either build infrastructure or spend a lot of time gathering each materials. These materials are tinted glass. Surprisingly, one of the harder materials to collect only because of amethyst shards. Amethyst shards take up to 20 minutes to fully regenerate. 20 minutes! I can either continue to mine in a straight line until I find a ton of geodes, which they're relatively spaced out in between each other, or I can wait for 20 minutes. Either way, to get all of the tinted glass I need, which is around 908 blocks, it's going to take a while. The next item is black wool, or any wool of that matter. I need black, magenta, purple, and I think pink. But either way, I need to herd a ton of sheep and create a nice little wool farm / sheep farm in my home base just so I can collect all of these materials. Again, requiring a little more effort than just mining stone. The next block is smooth basalt. I just have to mine it. Not really a big deal. I think you have to mine it in a certain way. I'm not sure, but I just have to go to the nether and mine it one of these days. The fourth block is cobbled D-slate for the same exact reason. I just have to mine it. Not a big deal. For the fifth item, doesn't have to be said really. I think all of you guys understand what I mean, why I don't have all this material collected. I have to collect 222 obsidian. Even with efficiency 5, haste 2, that is going to take a while. The next material on the list is something I've never used in my life. Surprisingly, it is actually a material in my statistics page that I've never picked up, crafted, or made once. It is pearlescent froglight? Anyways, it's the purple froglight. I've never seen frogs before in my world. It's just going to be a while to get because you need frogs and then you need baby magma cubes. The frogs eat the baby magma cubes and then they poop out a purple froglight. But you need a specific frog for it that's only found in cold biomes. So I'm really not excited for searching for frogs in upcoming days. Following the frog shenanigans, and very similar to obsidian, for some reason, my dumbass decided to, for some reason, I really don't know, put a full netherite beacon at the top of the build because it looks cool. It's like a little bit of a flex, but I still have to get the netherite. So I need 164 blocks of netherite. Each block contains a netherite ingot. Each one of those are 4 ancient debris. Without doing the math, that's a lot. And it's taken me a while just to get full netherite tools and gears, and I don't even have full netherite tools and gears. So again, it's going to take a while. For the next 2 materials, I'm just going to clump them together, but they are skulk and dead-brained coral blocks. 2 obscure items that I actually have not encountered on the world yet, just because I haven't gone mining or I haven't been looking for a warm ocean biome. So those are going to be fun to find eventually, but you'll learn sooner in the video that I think I've already found one of them. That concludes all of the items that I have gotten and I have not gotten yet. It's going to take a while to get even more, and it's been more of a pain than I expected to get some of the items like I mentioned before, but either way, I'm almost there, and once I start building, I won't be able to stop. One of my favorite sections of the video, and very unrelated, from the grueling grind for materials, here's some cool events that have happened randomly while I was playing for the last 2 months. First, Trident. But not Trident, Tridents. Yes, this is the first time I've ever gotten a Trident or multiple Tridents in survival ever. So that means I will finally be able to complete my toolkit of weapons, where I have my netherite sword and my almost netherite axe. I'll be able to enchant the tridents up the 2 paths of one with loyalty and channeling, which will allow me to get mob heads, and then the other way with riptide, which will make travel a whole lot easier because I'm always surrounded by water. Second, very similar to tridents, I've gotten my first ever enchanted golden apple on this world. I've been playing this world for like 5 years or something, and to get my first ever enchanted golden apple, wow. I was kind of shocked. I didn't realize it at first because of my mod pack, it kind of reduces the glint of the texture. So when I like put it in my inventory from the desert temple chest, it just like went into my inventory but didn't stack with my other golden apples. And I'm like, huh, that's really strange. Hovered my cursor over it, bam, enchanted golden apple. So that is really cool. I'm super excited for that. Fortunately, I do need to find another one, so I need to hang this one that I just got up on a wall somewhere, but then I need to eat the other one for like an achievement or something like that. So, but anyways, I got my first enchanted golden apple and I'm super excited about that. Thirdly, like I mentioned in the material sections, I've actually found some of the materials, I just haven't harvested them. And one of those materials are frogs, specifically white frogs. White frogs make purple frog lights, and I need purple frog lights for my builds. This is the first time I've actually ever seen frogs in Minecraft. I just walked up to 2 of them, put name tags on them, and then like shoved them into a little dirt hut. Because of their name tags, they won't despawn, so I'm going to be able to just come back there whenever I want, whenever I need to start grinding for frog lights. But super cool that I found them, and just another event that gets me closer to my goals. Last but not least, I have found an ancient city. Now, I have no real footage of it yet because I haven't ventured to the ancient city, but I was just stumbling across my world map, the world map mod that I have installed, and I just noticed a little bit of skulk. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm going to investigate that a little further. And as I messed with the map tools, I eventually saw that, hey, that's a full mass ancient city. So that will be pretty cool because finally I can collect the skulk from my build, and also hopefully I can get the swift sneak enchantment, which is only found in ancient cities, and be able to put them on my pants. Thank you so much for watching. This update video has been so much fun to make, and I can't wait to start playing again. I think that besides continuing to build this project, I have a couple ideas for upcoming episode videos. Getting the best gear for every tool, weapon, and armor would be a lot of fun now that I have the trident. Another video I could do is getting every advancement in the game, which I've wanted to do for quite some time. Besides that, I have to get back to mining. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all.